Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sonali Ray, also known as Chris. Recently I got a comment asking about NEO. NEO within Military Sea Lift Command stands for New Employee Orientation, affectionately known as NEO. Okay, so I'll make this pretty quick. You have officially been given the job opportunity or the job offer to join the team at Military Sea Lift Command. Welcome. So your first week, and I also want to preface this with I've been in for 10 years. So a lot of things has changed since I got in, but the basics are going to be the same. What you can look forward to. Understand that you going to NEO does not mean you work for the company. Going to NEO is still part of the screening process, okay? All that means is you're gonna report to the contract hotel, and I'm sure they're gonna have some sort of shuttle for you. Now, again, I got in 10 years ago, so the hotel is different, the shuttle company is different, the process may be different, and my NEO was only 4 days. I got in when I got in, it was only 4 days because we were fast tracked for some reason. So they made our days very long. You're gonna get up really early. You report to the shuttle unless you have your own vehicle, but I'm not sure if they're encouraging new hires to attain their own transportation, unless of course you have the money like that, or you're familiar with your surroundings, like you're from Virginia or the surrounding areas. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, you don't have a CAT card yet, so you probably have to go with them because you have to, there is clearances to get on base. Okay. So what we did, they took us to the base. We report to the lobby. You get on the shuttle. They take you to the base. You go into a classroom. And what we did was they administered tests. I guess it's like their version of a competency test, kind of like a diagnostic test to see how you are. But if you can't pass it, you can't continue. The test is generally on I would say about an 8th grade level, just to see if you have the ability to read and comprehend and speak English. That's a big thing. And once you get hired, you'll see why. There's no shame or blame in not being a strong reader. But I'm just going to tell you, in a world of information, if you don't know something, that's a choice. Okay? So make sure that you choose to be a person that has knowledge and comprehension skills, because it's going to help you. If you get into a bind and you have to say something or write a statement, you don't want to have it littered with subject verb agreement issues. So tighten up on that. Okay? So your first day, it's going to be a lot of orientation. You're going to have a lot of people come in to just indoctrinate you with what the company is, code of conduct. You're going to be presented with some sort of handbook, pamphlet. They're going to screen you to see if you're going to lie. They ask certain questions like, have you ever been fired? Have you ever did a stint in juvie or anything? They'll ask you all sorts of questions and you have to be truthful. Okay. Because a lot of times they're asking you something they already know, but a lot of the information they're going to ask you is going to come from the equip form, which you do before you even get to NEO. Okay. Also, one thing that disqualifies a lot of people, credit. Whatever they tell you to do in NEO or NEO, you do it. I remember when we were in there, a lot of us was nervous, honey, because we old people. Okay. Everybody had bills. And what happens is if you fail the test, the little 8th grade test that they give you, your time with MSC stops right then and there. Okay. And you have to find your own way back to the hotel, and you got to pack your stuff and you got to get out, because now they are no longer covering your stay because you're not eligible to work with us. Okay. So I've seen a lot of people fail their test, I'm telling you, and they had to leave immediately, not just the facility, they had to leave the base and then go back to the hotel. At the time, we were at the Doubletree Hotel in Virginia Beach. If you know anything about Virginia, from Norfolk to Virginia Beach, that's a long way. Okay. And a lot of people use their last money to even get there. So just make sure that you are in compliance so that you can continue. Okay. Security is going to come in. They're going to do their spiel. Everybody has an introduction. Hey, this is HR. This is what we do in HR. This is why you contact HR. Hey, we're from placement. This is what we do. We're your handlers. We do this, blah, blah, blah. My name is this. My name is that. I'm from this department. I'm from that department. They do sometimes split you up. And if you're trying to be an engine, you go engine. That's if you already know what you're going to do. Some people come in from military, prior military, so they already know they're going to be in the engine room. They already know they're going to be in supply. They already know they're going to go to communications. A lot of people don't know that, so you come in as entry level, and then you talk to people according to what you're trying to do. But the most important thing about NEO is security. If you can't pass security, you too will get stopped in your tracks. You have to leave the facility. And then you go back to the hotel, and then you have to vacate by a certain time. Otherwise, you are financially responsible for that stay. They will not cover it. Okay. I saw people, I've never been so nervous in my life. Not just me, but everybody around me. We were like, did I tell them everything? Oh no. Do I owe anybody any money? Then I didn't tell them about it and all that, and they told us the day before we were going to speak to security to run your credit again, to make sure nothing has popped up that you haven't divulged, because if they think even for a second that you lied, especially with security, you're done. You're done. You're done right now. Just go. Just give it up. It's over. So make sure that you are doing what they tell you to do. And on a personal note, I think I had a doctor bill that posted way after my equip. In fact, it posted a couple of days before I even got to NEO. And it was like a $2,000 bill from like years ago, hospital bill. So fortunately for me, they gave you an opportunity. They said, listen, because you did not lie, and because you told us, and because this just popped up since you've been here, we're not going to disqualify you, but you have a year to clear this debt up. Okay. And you need to make payments, and you need to submit to us that you've been making payments. I hurried up and paid that bill. As soon as the money started flowing, I hurried and paid that bill, because I didn't want to have to deal with that. And I didn't want my security clearance to be held up for any reason. Okay. Once you pass security, okay, then you go after, then this is still NEO. Once you pass security, okay, great. Congratulations. You made it through security, right? You're getting one step closer to being an employee with MSC. You have to go to training. Training lasts a couple of weeks, I think 2 or 3 weeks. And in training, it's going to be a combination of everything. Fire training. You got to get acclimated with the terms on the ship: forward, aft, port, starboard. And then you're going to do like I said, the fire training, the safety training. It's a lot of training. And it starts early, probably about 0800. Sometimes 07, 7:30-ish. It depends on where you go. Now, I trained in San Diego. I've never trained on the East Coast, so I don't know what that's like. So I can't say, because I think back in the day, they used to send you to Jersey, but I have since heard that no longer is a thing. I think they train in Virginia now. But again, I was a part of a group that half of us got sent to Jersey, and the other half, a lot of us got sent to San Diego, and I got sent to San Diego. So I don't know what it's like to train with them, but I can tell you that our days, to be honest with you, when they sent us to our training facility, they didn't even know we was coming. We sat there for like 2-3 hours. They thought they was like, y'all sure y'all coming to train? Because we ain't had nobody to train here in over 2 years. Y'all sure? And we was all new hires. We had no idea. So they had to get together with a program pretty quick. But all it consisted of was the same things that you'll do if you should happen to stay and make it to your 5-year mark. Okay? It's just more extensive. We did fire training to include suiting up, doing simulations. There are written tests that you have to pass in order to be officially, available for assignment within the fleet. NEO also consists of vaccinations. You will be stuck, probed and probed. I have been vaccinated for so many things, it's not even funny. So we got a lot of vaccinations, immunizations. You get your identifications, meaning your CAT cards. That's how you get on and off base. Your privilege cards. If you are going to a place that requires a red passport, which looks like this, got it with me, you get an official passport, but they haven't done this in a while, so I'm not sure if they're gonna start that again. Some places require visas, so it just depends on where you're going, and it depends on how it goes, but you don't have to worry about that until after you finish all of your training. So NEO is just a bunch of information, and I really would love for you to consider making sure you pay attention to everything they say. Do not ever leave up to someone else your career and what you need to know. I've said in every video, you need to know how to protect yourself. I will say it again. You make sure you keep everything you need, because you're going to want to know how to protect yourself, including your job. People know that you are a new hire, and being a new hire, you can get fired for anything or nothing at all. And not everybody in the fleet is your friend. And not everybody in the fleet is going to have your best interest at heart, because they don't have to. They have their best interest at heart. It's your responsibility to have your best interest at heart, okay? And to keep you safe, both physically and mentally. So I hope that answers your question. What can you look forward to NEO? I'll cover, let me know if you guys want to know how to pack, especially women. Let me know if you guys need some juicy sea stories, because I know that too. I try to stay away from the drama, but at some point I'm gonna rip the band-aid off and tell you the intricate details of how it is day to day a little bit more exclusively. But again, I hope I've answered your question. It's kind of late here. Sorry if the video is a little bit late today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Tell everybody about this, because we do need a lot of help. This is literally uncharted waters. And a lot of the baby boomers are leaving, and it is literally free for all. You can come out here and do some really great things. So I am Sonali Ray, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night or your day, depending on when you see this. And keep the questions coming. If you want to contact me, though, my email is cswooten2@yahoo.com. Okay, so again, CSWOOTEN, the number 2@yahoo.com. So contact me that way with any questions you may or may not have. I might put that in the caption at the bottom, but this is what you can expect from NEO. Okay, so hopefully I've answered your questions. If you have any more, let me know. And anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and I am out of here.